Struggling to get traffic to your e-commerce store? It's probably your SEO, but not for long. Today, we're going to be talking about the Ecomm Boardroom, because what these guys do is truly groundbreaking. Here we are in the Ecomm Boardroom, and before we do dive into this incredible platform, let me just show you why SEO matters in e-commerce. If you have an online store like myself, then organic search is going to be your absolute best friend when it comes to generating leads and converting those leads to paying customers. This is called highest intent traffic, and it's super important for your stores. Unlike ads, SEO actually works around the clock 24/7 to generate traffic for your store simply by people searching on Google and other search engines. And that's why Ecomm Boardroom really do help when it comes to generating SEO for your blog posts. It actually generates product photos and generates SEO-driven product descriptions to help you rank higher when people search for your product. But why do these guys help so much here? Well, as you can see, I generate money from various stores, but I don't just do this with short-form content and other methods that you might see online. I usually do it with blog posts and with good SEO in my descriptions, and Ecomm Boardroom are actually one of the best ways to get that SEO-driven traffic. Let's just try and make a blog post real quick. So here we can see I've made a bunch of different blog posts all using this platform, and you can actually directly publish this to Shopify yourself. But let's just go ahead and talk about how to actually generate one of these blog posts, because these guys use AI that I've not seen done in a way as good as this. So we sell ski gear in my e-commerce store, so that's what we're going to be targeting today. So first of all, we're going to put in our keywords here, and then we're going to select suggest a topic, and it's actually just going to find a topic for our article that meets our needs. So here we've got the top 10 ski and snowboard gear must-haves for winter 2025. Next, we can choose the tone that we want here. This is what's so good about this. We could generate a bunch of different articles in a bunch of different tones, and then we're going to appeal to many different demographics that are interested in our product. So if we were selling business attire, or we were selling something more academic, then maybe we want to be more informative or authoritative with our tone. But if it's something more casual, like ski gear, then we could do casual and conversational, or friendly and professional as well. Let's go with friendly and professional. Next, we can pick our desired word count. We're going to pick 500 for this one. And then we can also add additional instructions if we want. But for this example, let's just generate this blog post. And then in no time at all, literally under a minute, we've got an entire article here that we can see. So from this point, let's just go in and go to the SEO editor. Here we can edit anything about this article, and if we want to insert our products here, which this is generally the strategy that I use, we could basically just go in and insert our link here and do one for every section of this article. So here we can insert our skis and our snowboards. We can do our ski poles in the next one, our jackets and waterproof gear, and so on and so forth, depending on where the article is going here. So this is a great way not to just get noticed via the SEO, but also actually link directly to our products from the article. And on the right-hand side here, guys, we can see it's actually giving us SEO tips. So we have a whole checklist on the right here that we can go through and then add stuff to our article to perform higher in the SEO rankings. So we can see here, it says you should use your focus keywords in your title tag. So at the top here, we can add these keywords to rank higher for our SEO score. And then once we've completed all of these, then we're going to have a much higher SEO score, ranking us higher on sites like Google and blog sites. So when people do search for skiing and snowboarding gear, that's going to convert into leads, which will convert into sales and convert into profit for my business. Now, this doesn't just apply to skiing and snowboarding. Of course, this can apply to any niche that you are selling in e-commerce. Because at the end of the day, proper SEO means more visibility, more clicks, and of course, more sales. Now, once we're happy with this article, we can click publish directly to Shopify right here. And if we want to add our products directly as embeds, we can choose this add product button here. And then, yes, it's going to give us a choice of the products we want to add. So if we type in SN here, we can see the snowboard, boom, add to blog post. And then as you can see, our snowboard has been added to this blog post. Now, this looks just so much better than a link, but yes, this will increase your sales if you put this in all of these sections. Now, another really cool thing I want to show you about this platform is keyword research. So we use some general keywords in our blog post just now, but here we can actually find some of the best and worst keywords that are used to do with our niche. We can select certain languages, we can select different geographical locations to better target the audience that we're looking for. So a little bit of a tutorial on how this works. You can see the competition rating right here under the Add Competition tab. And then we have SEO ranking difficulty. So we have a low difficulty here, but a high competition rate. Now, the goal when finding a keyword, guys, is to find one that has low difficulty, but it doesn't have that much competition. So here we can see snowboard rental has incredibly low difficulty rating, but it also has low ad competition. So maybe we want to create some kind of blog post about snowboard rentals and advice on how to rent snowboards. But in that article, just for a marketing advice here, guys, I could potentially say, hey, it's better to just own your own snowboard and then link to my snowboard in my shop. Kind of see where I'm going with this, where yes, you can use the tools available on this fantastic platform to not only find good keywords, but generate all your content around that keyword and then create sales by ranking higher in SEO, all because of this platform. And the final thing I want to recommend that you use here on this platform is the store SEO audit. So this is going to take the website or any website you put in, and then it's going to analyze and audit that site to determine its SEO ranking. Here you can see we've got Nike.com and the domain authority is 89 out of 100 here. We can see the traffic towards that site. We can see the backlinks. We can see referring domains towards that site. And we can see other very useful things like the speed of the website age, and other important metrics to do with that site as well. This is not only good for checking out your competition, but it's also good for ranking your own site and optimizing the SEO of your site to generate more views and therefore get more leads. And that is just scraping the surface of all of the features that this platform offers. So when it comes to creating content, these guys have you covered. When it comes to actually auditing and analyzing your website, exactly, these guys have you covered. These guys do it incredibly well. And when we're talking about analytics and just managing all of your products and sales from one website, you could do so very easily on this platform, as you can see here. We've got all of our sales, total revenue, net orders, sales, and we can really look at this and optimize what we're doing in the content we're making to better improve our business. So that is Ecomm Boardroom when it comes to SEO, content creation, and analytics whilst managing all your products from one place. This is probably the top tier when it comes to all of that. So definitely check it out in the description. That is going to be it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video.